starting video. And what happened last time? It's crazy. All right. What happened last time? It don't look like they can hear me anyway. All right. Hopefully y'all can hear me. But anyway, going back to the topic, y'all apologize. I don't know what's up with YouTube. YouTube acting weird today. I might have to go record this again on my own on YouTube, which I was trying to live stream to both here, Instagram and YouTube at the same time, but it seems like it's acting funny. But like I was saying, once we realize the importance of change and we no longer have attachment to those people who changed around us and the things that changed amongst us and around us, then we become better people. Because once we understand and accept change for what it is, we can become better people and we can start working on changing ourselves for the better. But if not, then we're destined to be stagnant. We're destined for stagnation. We're destined for destruction. We're destined for it. And so this is something that if we don't accept, then we're basically accepting our demise. We're basically accepting to be content with who we are and what we have now. And how many people are really content with what they are, who they are and what they have now, except for billionaires and millionaires. A lot of them, even the millionaires, are not even content with what they have now because they want to continue to grow their brand or grow their business. So refinement is forever, just like growth is forever. Even the millionaires are not even content with what they have now. And money is not everything. Money only has the value in which you place upon it. Because if you're not spending money, if money is nothing without the person who's spending it. Because if money is just sitting there and gaining mold or anything like that, or if you bury money, it has no purpose, it has no value. And the problem is a lot of y'all put money, y'all hold money so high of a value above yourself that you're always reaching for money because you put money above yourself because you have forgotten your self-worth. You don't even value yourself enough to realize that you are worth more than that money. And if you did, you would start investing more energy and more time and more love into yourself. That way you would attract all the things that you want in life, including money. But first, that goes back to you having to change more energy and more time and more love into yourself something in order to gain something. All the things that you want in life. I repeat, it goes back to you having to change something in order to gain something. In order to gain something. Without changing something, you ain't gonna gain nothing. I repeat, it goes back to you having to change. So if you don't start making your changes now, in order to gain something, yeah, I feel for you. Without changing something, you ain't gonna. Because that's what life is about. Life is about change. Life is learning how to roll with the changes, being resilient, being able to roll with the punches. And those people who are the greatest in life are those who are accepted to change. They're very accepted to change and easier to overcome the downfalls of change. They're easier to adapt to change. They're easier to adapt to change, to accept change. Those who are the greatest in life are those who are better or easier to accept change and adapt to change. You must accept it and then learn to adapt to it without complaining. Because when you do that, you become a better person. You become a better person. without complaining. Because regardless of anything, you will always encounter change. You become a better person. Change is inevitable. It's no way to escape it. Because regardless of anything, you will always encounter change. There's no way. Change is inevitable. So if you don't start working towards changing now, while working towards changing the things that surround you, then you're going to be stagnant forever. If you don't work toward changing now and changing the things around you, you're going to be stagnant forever. How many people really want to be stagnated in life? How many of y'all want to be stagnated? No one wants to be stagnated, right? Everybody wants to grow, but not too many people are working towards that growth because growth takes change and people are scared of change. How many of y'all want to be stagnated? This is truth. No one wants to be stagnated. And all truth is not always beautiful. But not too many people. Like I stated, I'd rather a person tell me people are scared of change. An ugly truth than a beautiful lie. I'd rather receive an ugly truth than a beautiful lie. Like I stated, how many of y'all agree to that? What about you? Ugly truth than a beautiful lie. Would you rather receive a beautiful lie than an ugly truth? If you receive a beautiful lie, then you can never change that to. Would you rather receive a beautiful which lie will allow people to manipulate you? But if you receive an ugly lie, an ugly truth, even though it may be ugly, you can make it beautiful by working towards fixing it, which will make your predicament better, which will make you better, a better person, which can make your world better. Because everybody's world is not the same. Your reality and my reality is not the same. A better person, which can make your these are just facts. It's just truth. Because everybody's world is not the same. Your reality and my reality is not the same. It's just true. These are just facts. It's just truth. So, you know, if you want to actually make things better or be a better person, if you want, then you know you must change. You must change who you are. Sometimes what you're about. You must change what you're willing to accept. Who you are. So on and so forth. All of these things bring about change, y'all. What you're willing to accept. All these things bring about change, y'all. So on and so forth. All of these things brings about a greater you. It brings about a greater reality. It brings about a greater you. It brings about a greater reality. A more beautiful future. It brings about a greater and beautiful possibilities in your life. A greater and more beautiful possibilities in your life. This is what change brings about. So just because things are changing, don't look at it from a negative perspective. This is what change brings. And even though people are too, so just because things are don't worry about it. Don't look at it from a negative because if they're changing, just hope and pray that they're changing for the betterment of their selves. Don't worry about it. And you should be doing the same thing too. Just hope and pray that they're changing. So even though of their selves, things change and people do too, y'all. You should be doing the same thing too. Learn to change. So even though yourselves and your realities for the better. And learn to not be attached to those people who are changing around you because they're not needed if they're not there to help you. For the better. So with that being stated, y'all, I guess I'll see y'all again tomorrow. I just wanted to come and deliver that message, just so that people would know that things change and people do too. And that it shouldn't be looked at from a negative perspective. Just because people decide to change on you, it shouldn't matter. And I really do appreciate everybody who did come and watch this live. And for all the people who was on YouTube, who interacted with this live, even though YouTube did some weird junk and went offline. I appreciate all y'all support, and I appreciate all of your time and energy. Just know I'll be back sometime tomorrow with a whole nother topic, and I appreciate all of your time and energy and a whole nother stream. So y'all stay in tune. Peace, peace, peace. Y'all stay in tune because I have a lot to share. I have a lot to share, y'all. And I hope that things that I share help bring about a change in somebody else's life. And I hope that they accept the change in a positive way. And that they continue to spread the light and share the light of change amongst the world, so that we can teach and show people that change is beautiful, and that change is inevitable, and that change does not have to be a scary thing or ugly thing. So with that being stated, I wish y'all, the rest of y'all night, a beautiful time and night. Peace, light, and love. Peace, light, and abundance. I'll be seeing y'all soon. I wish y'all, the rest of y'all night, happy too. Peace, light, and love. Peace, light, and abundance. I'll be seeing y'all soon. Happy too.